I hit Jared and Luke up about coming over and being a part of their team, because what was really important for me was the way in which they conducted business, in particular, how they were interacting with producers at origin and the equity that they were bringing to the producers in the buying relationship. So that was really important to me. In the whole supply chain, there's one group in the supply chain that doesn't get to dictate their margin and that doesn't get to dictate any of the rules of the game, and that's the producer. And so for somebody to go in and, I think what Hacea does is they try to go in and change that and bring equity to the producer so that the producer is making decisions. Instead of just being a buyer, we're also providing a lot of critical feedback to them about the US market and what the value of their coffee is, so that the value of their coffee is based on something that has a solid foundation instead of a fluctuating C market. Because to tell a farmer in Honduras today that their coffee isn't worth as much as it was a month ago because of something that happened in the C market, like because of rain that happened in Brazil, like Brazil got rain, so your coffee is worth less. Like that's in general, like what is happening. And somebody comes in and dictates that to the producer and says, this is what your coffee's worth based on the rain in Brazil and the bumper crop in Vietnam.
But it has nothing to do with the work they're doing.
Nothing to do with the work that they're doing.
Yeah.
And so what really drew me to Hacea is the commitment that Jared and Luke had to disrupting that and turning the role of the importer into a piece of the puzzle that is giving information and price discovery, helping with price discovery based on like actual tangible things, like the quality of your coffee, the how a roaster is going to use it, taking feedback from the roaster, bringing it into the producer. And then when the producer has that feedback and has that information, the producer is in control of setting the price of their coffee. And, so it's a totally different feedback loop where we're not it's not a power dynamic where we're the center of power. We are just this conduit of information for the producer and empowering them to make decisions